Welcome to another Friday's Functions video. Please excuse my voice, it's a little bit rough today, but I have a quick tip to show you using the mod function in order to make your galleries look shaded. Now I'm just going to show you that using the start from data, using SharePoint data in this case, but you could use any data source where you can get an ID number that's sequential. Or you can add to your data something where numbers go from like 1 up. You need a numeric numbering of the rows. And it just so happens that on SharePoint, things are normally given an ID number that start at 1 and keep going until, there's no more numbers needed. So I'm going to use a simple buildings list that I have on SharePoint for this demonstration. And what's going to be important is I want to make sure that it's sorted by the ID number. So if you cannot sort by the ID number because of your business scenario, you would have to add a number to your data so that you would be able to sort by that order. Okay, so you'll see what I mean. So in this building list, I am actually going to set this field right here. That's right now a phone number. We're going to change that. We're gonna make the title of the building. So there is a building title. And then I'm going to also put the create date in here. Well, let's put the zip code. And then I'm going to make the body the ID number so you can see what I mean by ID. So on SharePoint, there is an ID number that's automatically assigned to every item, and it goes in numeric order, right? So what I'm going to do to my gallery is make sure that it's sorted by, because the default is to sort by this compliance asset ID. That's not what I want to sort by. I want to sort by the list ID. And I also want to set my search to search on the title. And I think I've shown you how I make these edits to the default gallery items. So I set the search to be usually with the title. And I want to sort in this case by the ID number because that's the only way what I'm going to show you will work. All right, now I'm going to go into what's called the template fill of this. So if I go into the template fill of this gallery, you'll see that it's all filled with just white. Well, I'm going to use different colors based on the mod. So the function I'm going to talk about is called mod. And some of you may have used this already in Excel. And what it does is it takes a number. In this case, I'm going to use the ID number. And I'm going to divide it by 2. And so I'm just going to put comma 2 because if you look at the syntax up above, the syntax of mod is a number and then a number to divide it by. So what this will return, this function will return the remainder. So I'm looking for even numbers, so I want the remainder to be 0. So if the remainder is 0, which will happen on every other number in this case, then I'd like the color palette to be as follows. And I've picked these 2 colors off of the internet because I just like them. RGB, and then I'm going to put my colors, comma 1 versus, and I can just copy that. Control C, Control V, and use my other color. So I'm using colors that I think look nice together, but you can use any colors you want. Put that color. And then the other thing I'm going to do is end the whole thing with a close paren and change the theme to gray. So as you can see, I have every other row colored. And I can make all of the text white if I want to, if that looks better. Some people might think that the white text would look better. So I'll make the text white. I'll super bold it for the title and leave the other 2 semi-bold. And I'm just going to zoom in so you can see this better. So I'm going to make this white. The ID number was just so that you could see what that value is that I'm doing. And so you can see that every other row is shaded. And it's really easy to do. I'm just using the mod function. So just to show you that again, I went to Browse Gallery, and then in the template fill, so it's called template fill property, which is right here. You just drop this down and get template fill. You just type this function, and the function simply says, just kind of zoom so you can see better. If mod this item divided by 2, I mean, yes, comma 2, which means that's the divided by, equals 0, which means there's no remainder, right? It's an even number. Then if it's an even number, make it this color. If it's an odd number, make it this color. Again, this little tip would only work if in your business solution you can sort by the ID. Now, on the other hand, I'm hoping this gives you a bunch of ideas on how else you might be able to use this function in other scenarios where you can either use it to divide by 2 and find out what the remainder is, or maybe you're coloring some other type of thing. But there's a shaded gallery. A couple of people asked me, "Can you shade a gallery?" Well, yes, you can. In some cases, you definitely can. The only situation where this would not work is if you cannot sort by the ID. In that case, you might add an order column to your list and put the numbers in the order column and then sort by that order column. That way you could control what comes first, second, and third. It's just an idea in case you ever wanted a shaded gallery. I hope you enjoyed this Friday Functions video, and I look forward to seeing you again at the next one. Hopefully, I'll be able to post one once my voice clears up this weekend about the set property, the set function. Talk to you soon, and have a great weekend.